Hello, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I am the Spiritual Warrior. Thank you for joining me. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of you who are still here. If you haven't seen my I Fell Off video, check it out. It's just a couple of minutes letting you know where I was and why. I just needed a little break from my health so that I could be of full service here. So thank you for your patience and for still being here. Now, Sagittarius, in my meditation, immediately what I got was like this really happy feeling. Like I saw you guys like point and shoot your arrow, and then you were like running and you're like, I did it, I did it, I did it, yay, and like running and so happy and laughing and like embracing your friends and thanking people who supported you throughout whatever this was that you did. And I just like, I got teary-eyed because it felt so good. It was like you're so proud of yourself for accomplishing or doing whatever this was. And then I also felt an energy that was kind of somber after that. It was almost like a, you know, when you like when you're like resting your head in your hands, and you're just kind of like, you know. And it was basically what I got from that was, don't mourn the old you. Thank the old you and keep moving on, and maybe ask people around you to help you get out of those situations when you just start to feel sad about the past. Like I felt somebody like looking back at the past and like regretting stuff, or maybe wishing they would have done things a little bit differently, but the message was like, don't sit there. Allow people to help you get out of that energy, and don't mourn the old you. Thank the old you. Thank the past for showing you what it needed to, and all of that. So let's get into your message. We're going to do a Celtic cross spread to get the general energy of what you guys are in, and let's see what your message is. Okay, please give me a message for Sagittarius. Celtic cross spread meaning for Sagittarius, please. No way. Okay. This is crazy. Please give me a message for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, so I said no way because I just did Scorpio's reading and they literally had the same card at the center of their reading. So we have the Four of Pentacles. I feel a little bit of the same energy. A little bit different though also. Not exactly the same. So this feels like you've kind of taken a step back and you're protecting what you have here. I just feel like you've come a long way, and you're kind of like protecting all of these things around you because you're afraid of losing them. Okay. I just got something. Like maybe you're like in this restricted state here, or where you're like focusing on all of these things that you have here because you don't want to go back to the past. Like you're afraid of that. So you're like, I need to hold on so tight to what I have now, you know? But let's keep going. So the challenge we have here is temperance. And this is balance. This is patience. This is like emotional and spiritual maturity here. Slowing down. Slowing down to come into a balance. That seems like the challenge here. Let's keep going. So at the base of this situation, we have the Hierophant. And this just feels like your beliefs. This could be, I'm not really picking up strong marriage vibes, but this just feels like, this feels like a new understanding of your spirit really. I mean, this isn't the Hermit, but what I'm feeling is somebody who maybe got some advice or maybe started to implement some new spiritual ideas into their life. Like maybe somebody was helping you here. I did get that energy a little bit in my meditation, like let people help you. But let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, in the past we have Five of Swords, like you were fighting something. Yeah, it feels like you were fighting to let go of something in your past that was holding you back. Maybe it was like a combative nature. Because the Five of Swords is like fighting and winning, but at what cost? Like you feel empty afterwards. There's no real victory. In this specific deck, it's like literally saying, is this person fighting for good or for evil? So let's keep going. Your immediate future. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is reminding me of the don't look back. You see how this hooded figure is like looking back here? I feel like this is saying looking back into the past is only going to keep you stuck, but perhaps this is also indicating that you're starting to listen, because this little hummingbird here tells the swan, just stop flailing and you'll see that you can push down that thing that's holding you back, that's holding you in this position. If you just stop and calm down, you know, you'll be able to see that you can get out of this. What you want out of this situation, what you want most out of the situation, we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, it just feels like you want to feel good again, Sagittarius. You want to feel happy. You want a community of friends. You want support. You want to have a good time, go on vacation, laugh, all of that. Okay, so is this supposed to be up or down, please? Up or down, please. Okay. So, clarifying the foundation. Yeah, we have the Wheel and then the Five of Wands. And this kind of is, it feels like what I was feeling with this card. Like, you're moving forward, and I feel like you're being guided to release. It's like you're releasing this inner conflict here. This could be with like other people, but also I'm feeling a stubborn energy. I'm feeling, you know, and the Hierophant is represented by Taurus here, or represents Taurus. I just feel like a stubborn energy, so be careful with this, because I think there's a double message here. This inner conflict energy or conflict in general can keep you from moving forward. They were reversed when they came out. When I asked, they came upright. So maybe this is kind of like a, not a warning, but like saying, hey, this energy is going to keep you from moving forward. So just be mindful of that. Why is the Five of Swords here for the past for Sagittarius? Why is this here? Past? Thank you. All right, so we had a bit of cards fly out here. Okay, this feels like something that you were putting your effort into was really taking a lot out of you and leaving you confused. Like you were doing something for a long time and it wasn't bringing you the results you wanted, and it was leaving you confused and like continuing to want more. We have the Three of Pentacles here, and this is, you know, working well with others, but also being a leader. Maybe third party energy. we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have Strength and the Page of Wands here. And it feels like these are separate. The Strength and the Page of Wands over here, and these all kind of fell over here. It feels like you have the strength to start something new. You're just kind of hesitating because it's brand new and your ego is tripping you up a little bit here. So let's keep going. How you see yourself in this situation, Sagittarius, we have the Four of Swords. So taking a step back, contemplating things so that you can come out. This is like she has that sword that she's holding, and then her head is on 3 swords. This indicates a change in your mindset, and then when you come out, you use this new sword to strike, so to speak. Not at somebody, but this is about your mental capacity. This is about your mindset here. This is taking a step back so that you can balance your mindset and come out with a new awareness. Because even the sword that she's holding here, I think it's far too small for you to see, but the sword she's holding has an eye on it, and this is like, it's like her intuition is guiding her through this. We have the environment around you. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. So there's some clarity coming in. Yeah, it feels like this. I just keep hearing clarity. It's like you've been awakened to some new understanding, and now you want to like shout it from the rooftops. And then what you hope for or fear most. The Nine of Swords. We have a lot of swords cards here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 already. Ace of Swords, 4, 8, and 9, and 5. So what? 1, 4, 5, 8, and 9. I feel like there's something with that. So with this being what you hope for or fear most, it's like your anxiety and fears is literally what you fear. It wanted to pop out, but it didn't. It was the King of Pentacles. Oh, boy. Yeah. So, we have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords now. Clarifying what you fear most. This just feels like, oh, man. Heartbreak, third-party energy. Why is the Three of Cups here for what they want most out of this situation? More. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just got a bunch of cards that all flipped at once. Yeah, this feels like this has something to do with a partner. You know, like I said with the Hierophant, I wasn't immediately picking up relationship vibes, but ugh. Oh, boy. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is here. That popped out. Hierophant came out in reverse. Then we have Six of Cups, the Sun, Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I'm not going to lie, this feels like there was a marriage with somebody, possibly, or a long-term relationship with somebody that you maybe want back. I see that the past is really affecting this situation with the Six of Cups here. Someone from the past, or just like your past memories. And maybe that's why this is here for what you want most, like you want to feel happy again. There is, however, a reluctancy. There's putting up boundaries, feeling like you need to defend yourself. Something with the communication with this person was maybe a little bit bungled. But there's like a realization with the sun here. Happiness, but I also feel a realization of like, oh my God, I think I want this person back. Is this supposed to be up or down, please? Well, it just came up. The Hierophant card. Why is this their immediate future, please? Why is this their immediate future? Alright, I don't want to get too many. Okay. You are afraid to go after your wish fulfillment, Scorpio. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I saw 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and with the immediate future, the 8 of Swords here, it's like we have the Death card, and then we have the Emperor show up in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. This is indicating that somebody's ego, I think, is like stopping them from their desires, from what they want. The 9 of Cups there that showed up at the bottom of the deck. This feels like there needs to be a death of the old. Stop looking back again. Maybe that happiness that I felt was for some of you and not for all of you, but the looking back part, they don't want you to do that anymore. That's what's keeping you stuck, is keeping going back and going over how you maybe bungled this situation, or how you feel like you messed up this situation, and it probably had something to do with your ego, or your ego helped in regards to this. That makes sense to why Temperance is the challenge, being patient, coming into a balance, and it's like you're keeping to yourself a little bit here. Okay, let's get your outcome. 7 of Wands, look at that. Defenses are up here, Sagittarius. This just feels like you need to protect yourself, or you think you need to protect yourself. Oh, jeez. All right. Okay, so I just saw the Magician. Okay, so we have the King of Swords and then the 7 of Swords showing up as the clarifier for your outcome, the 7 of Wands. All right. This feels like you've already put your foot down and you've already put your defenses up. Like you it's almost like you want something, but you're too afraid to go get it. And you feel like, I feel somebody who feels really alone, but they want, like they're reminiscing over the past and they want this back, and they feel like they keep looking backwards, and something with your communication, I feel like, is really messing you up here, Sagittarius, or it's keeping you held back here. We have the 7 of Swords, self-deception. It's like this defensive energy that you've put up, this wall you've put up, is holding you back. But the Magician is here, you know. How do they see themselves in this situation like this? Yeah, look at that. Page of Cups. I feel from some of you that you want to apologize. Temperance is at the bottom again. It's like you're dreaming. You're imagining and dreaming about what you want again, but I feel a need for somebody to apologize here, especially with like this Ace of Swords, maybe realizing that you need to apologize for something in the past, but you're afraid to do so. Why is Temperance the challenge, please? Wow. Yeah, you want to move forward, but you got to renew yourself, Sagittarius, for this to happen. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that. So, Judgment, 6 of Swords here with Temperance. You need to renew yourself, Sagittarius. Stop looking back in the past. You got to kind of let that stuff go. It's like, yeah, especially with what I felt here with when I said, you know, it's like you're looking back, but maybe you're starting to listen. That's why the Death card is here. Transform that looking back energy and keeping going back and being sad and regretting the past and what happened and all of that, and allow yourself to balance out and go with the flow, come into a balanced state, because judgment is calling you to renew yourself so you can move forward and possibly with another person. So these are your messages, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to, in the extended, do a Will It Last reading because it seems like somebody's on your mind here. And then we'll do the 3-card spread of advice, okay? So if this is your story, please join me. And if not, I'll see you next time. Take care.